Alright, so for this video, I will be doing a tier list on starter Pokemons and how good they are at PvP. Now for this tier list, I will be ranking them strictly on singles. But before we start, if you like content like this, hit the like and subscribe. Let's get into the video. Alright, so the first Pokemon is Venusaur. Now this guy, I used to sleep on him a lot. But can't lie, he's actually pretty good. Now you can argue that he belongs in B tier, but I honestly think he belongs in A tier. Alright, so let me explain. Venusaur's base form is okay. He does not have too good of stats, but it's decent. With his hidden ability Chlorophyll, he gets a speed boost in the sun. You also get the move Growth, which raises your attack and special attack by 2 stages in the sun, which can make Venusaur into an insane sweeper. Now onto his Mega, he becomes an absolute tank. His offensive stats is not too impressive, but look at his defensive side. With these numbers, plus Thick Fat, which reduces the damage of fire and ice type moves, Venusaur is practically unkillable, unless you got something like Salamence. If Mega Venusaur had a better special attack stats, I think he would be deserving of S tier, but with his mediocre 122, I don't think he makes the cut, and I'll put him at A tier. Now for Charizard, this boy is going to S tier. Hold on. Alright, don't be mad yet. Alright, don't be like, yeah, Charizard has a bad typing. He loses to rock. Stealth rock so bad. Hold on. Let me get up. Alright. So first off, you should not run Charizard if you do not have a defogger. Alright. I mean, not just Charizard. You know, like I believe that every single team should have a defogger, and if you don't have that and you are playing with a Charizard, then that's completely on you. So let me tell you guys why Charizard is an S tier. Charizard's base form is trash. He gets solar power, which is pretty much a free life orb in the sun. But the fact that Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions is why he's an S tier. So Charizard with 2 Mega Evolutions, it's already unpredictable, right? And as you know, Pokemon is pretty much a game of just predictions. And that is one thing that Charizard is really good at doing, because you never know which Mega Charizard is going to be. Like if you think Charizard is a Mega Y, you bring out your specially defensive Pokemon, and then he turns out to become Mega Charizard X, he's gonna one-shot you, right? Or he's gonna get a free Dragon Dance off. And then vice versa, you bring in a physically defensive Pokemon, he becomes Charizard Y, he just one-shots you. And also, both Megas are strong as hell. So yeah, I think Charizard deserves an S tier spot. Now for Blastoise. It's sad to see one of my favorite Pokemon go this low on the list, but I think I'm gonna have to put him on either D or C, man. Honestly, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards D tier, but I'm gonna have to put him on D tier, man. So base Blastoise gets Rain Dish, which just heals him like every turn in the rain. And then his Mega, he has Mega Launcher, which makes any pulse moves or like ball moves. What is it? Aura and pulse moves. It boosts the power. So like Dragon Pulse, Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, and all those stuff, right? And Dark Pulse, yeah, it boosts the power of those moves. But like, man, like, I don't know. I don't see him used enough to convince me yet. I don't know if he gets Shell Smash. I'm pretty sure he should. I mean, with Shell Smash, he could be pretty good. He can be pretty strong. But from the times that I've played against Blastoise user and the times where I've used him, he has not impressed me a lot. If his Mega gave him a secondary typing, like a dragon typing, a fighting typing, or like a dark, you know, just a typing that has a pulse or aura move, right? Where he could get more stab attacks, that would be pretty good. He will probably go to like a B tier with that, you know, or if he becomes faster. But he sticks to his water typing, so his only stab move is Water Pulse, and Water Pulse is hella weak. I think you're better off running Surf or Hydro Pump instead of Water Pulse, regardless. Yeah, I just don't think he makes the cut, you know. I mean, I guess I'll put him on. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to leave him on D tier, man. I can't even lie. Meganium is going to F tier. No questions needed. She is so terrible, man. Like her stats, I think she has 100 special defense and 100 on defense. So like, she's not even that good of a tank to start off with. Her hidden ability is Leaf Guard, and all it does is prevent status move in the sun, I think. If they were to give her like a different typing, maybe like Grass and Fairy, where she can have more like resistances, or like if they gave her a different ability like Magic Bounce or Prankster or Thick Fat, like one of those three would make her very good. And I think she would have been a pretty strong screen setter. But as it is right now, she gotta go to F tier, man. Typhlosion. Okay. If you guys know me, I'm a Typhlosion lover. I hype this boy up a lot. His hidden ability is Flash Fire, which boosts his fire attacks if he gets hit by one. With a Choice Scarf in the sun and Eruption, you can pack a heavy punch. But is that enough to put him on B tier? Probably not, so I'm gonna leave him on C tier, right in the middle. Cause like, if he gets hit by a priority move, Eruption immediately does like less damage. Eruption only does damage if Typhlosion is full HP, and the lower he gets, the less damage it does. So yeah, I'm comfortable with C tier. Okay, so now for Feraligatr. This guy, I'm not sure if I want to put him on C tier or B tier, cause he is pretty good. Can't even lie. I think he's a little better than Typhlosion. His hidden ability is Sheer Force. Pair that up with the Life Orb, he can do a lot of damage. He also gets access to Dragon Dance. You get 1 or 2 of those off. Yeah, you're low key. You might just sweep the whole game, you know. Okay, yeah, I'll put it on B tier. Since he has more sweeping capabilities than Typhlosion with his Sheer Force and Dragon Dance, I'll put it on B tier. He also gets pretty decent coverage moves. I'm pretty sure he could use Earthquake and like Ice Fang and all that stuff. So now for Sceptile, unfortunately, I'm gonna put him on D tier. So here's the thing, okay? I don't know why they did Sceptile so dirty. So his hidden ability is Unburden, which boosts his speed if he uses an item. So like, usually you'll run like a Flying Gem or a normal gem on him. But this is where they did him dirty. His main move, okay, look, his main move is Leaf Blade, right? But his highest stat is his special attack. Like, why would you do that? You know, like, why would you do that? And then like, the only real good special attack that he gets is Leaf Storm. I mean, you could use Energy Ball, right? But I don't think it's okay. You know, and then Leaf Storm will just lower your special attack when you use it. His Mega, can't even lie, is also terrible. He is ×4 weak to Ice. He gains 1 weakness in trade for losing 1. Okay, so like, if you just look at his stats, it's pretty good. I can't even lie, it's pretty good. With his Dragon typing, he gets Dragon Pulse. I just don't think his ability cuts it, man. Like his ability is so trash. All it does is it makes you immune to electric types, and you get a special attack boost if you get hit by electric moves. Now the reason why I say this is trash, okay? You have to predict really hard to get this, you know, to work. Bring in something that your opponent wants to Volt Switch out on, and then you can just bring in Sceptile. I'll put Sceptile in C tier. I'll put him on C tier. If you can get his Lightning Rod ability going, you can probably sweep. Blaziken, okay. Honestly, I think Blaziken can go to S tier. Blaziken is just very strong. If you look at his stats, he has some pretty decent stats. He has 120 attack, 110 special attack. So you can run him as either. Same with his Mega, 160, 130. You can run him as a hybrid or, you know, whatever. But the reason why I put Blaziken on S tier is because you don't have to run him as a Mega. You can run him as a regular Blaziken with Life Orb, Swords Dance, and you can still do a heck ton of damage. Since both Blaziken and Mega Blaziken just has the same ability, Speed Boost, you can still save that Mega slot for another more broken Mega Pokemon like Salamence or something. So yeah, I definitely think he belongs in S tier. Swampert. This is gonna piss a lot of people off, right? I'm gonna put him on low A tier. Alright, so let me explain. Swampert has to be used on a rain team. If you don't have a rain team, you should not use him at all. Now, if you do have a rain team, this boy is pretty strong, can't be lie. He gets Swift Swim, which doubles his speed in the rain, so he will pretty much outspeed any single Pokemon, and he does do a lot of damage. I think there's more ways to stop a Swampert than a Blaziken, because you can stop a Swampert with Will-O-Wisp, which Blaziken cannot be stopped by. If your opponent is running a Sandstorm team or a Sun team, they will just override your weather and your Swampert is pretty much useless, right? And also, Rotom Wash checks Swampert super hard. Swampert does not get any grass type moves to hurt him at all. So yeah, I'm gonna put Swampert in A tier for now. Torterra going straight to F tier. I don't even think there's any need for explanation. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows he's terrible. Infernape, this dude's okay. He's not too bad. I guess he could go B tier as well. His hidden ability is Iron Fist, which makes punching moves stronger. His speed is pretty good. He has 104 on both special attack and attack, so you can run him as a Swords Dance attacker or a Nasty Plot special attacker. And honestly, that's pretty good. I've gotten hit by a Nasty Plot Flamethrower before with Toxapex, and my Toxapex did take a lot of damage. so I'm not gonna sleep on Infernape that much, and that's why I'm gonna leave him on B tier for now. Empoleon, okay. Now this one is pretty tough. If I'm not wrong, his ability is Defiant. I forgot if it's either Defiant or competitive, and I'm thinking that it's Defiant, because if I'm not wrong, Gen 9 and up he gets competitive, and then Gen 6, Gen 7, and Gen 8, I think he gets Defiant. Regardless, I'm gonna put him in C tier. I don't think he's that good. I mean, like, you can bait by going for a Swords Dance. They bring in their Landorus or just any Intimidate Pokemon, and then you get a attack raise with a Choice Band. You can just spam Aqua Jets. I guess that's pretty. That sounds pretty good. On paper, that sounds pretty good. If you somehow get that strat off, you might just be able to sweep Kevlar. But until proven, he is going to be in C tier. Now for the Universe starters, Serperior, Kevlar, this dude is going to A tier. His hit ability is Contrary, which makes stat changes have the opposite effect. Let's say if Serperior gets intimidated, right? Intimidate usually will lower your attack, but instead it will raise your attack. With that said, every single time you use Leaf Storm, instead of getting a special attack drop, you'll get a special attack boost. So every single time you use the Leaf Storm, it gets stronger and stronger. And then with Serperior, you can run him with a Leftovers, Substitute, Glare, and the Leaf Storm. Or you can go straight up Choice Scarf and spam Leaf Storm all the way. Emboar, not so much. I don't even think he makes it to B tier. I'm gonna put him in I'll put him in high C tier. How about that? If I remember correctly, I think his hit ability is Reckless, which just boosts the damage of moves that has recoil. So a Stab, Flare, Blitz would do a heck ton of damage with Choice Band. Can't lie. And like Emboar is just slow. His defensive stats are pretty bad. I don't think he could get more than like 2 Flare Blitzes off. Samurott is the same. This dude is trash. I don't know if I want to put him in D tier or F tier. I think he's way better than these two, so I'm gonna put him in D tier. His stats are mediocre. His ability, Show Armor, all it does is prevents him from getting hit by critical attacks. His Hisuian form is a lot better since he has Sharpness. Hisuian forms are not in the game. So yeah, Samurott, D tier. Chestnaught, same thing. This dude is going to D tier, bro. I don't even want to explain it. Delphox, also going to D tier. These guys are not as terrible as Meganium, and hidden ability is Magician. I think it just steals the opponent's item if she doesn't have an item herself. Okay, so now for the only good Kalos starter, Greninja. I'm gonna put this guy in S tier. I think you guys already know where this was going. Protein is such a broken ability. Greninja is very fast. I think he has like 102 special attack only. I don't remember correctly. But yeah, he is fast. Protein is very good on him. Greninja gets a lot of coverage move. He gets Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, U-Turn, Grass Knot, Scald Surf, Extra Sensory. You know, like he gets some pretty good moves. You can also run him as a hazard setter with spikes or toxic spikes. And then like with Battle Bond, you get a crazy boost to all your stats. Your Water Shurikens do more damage now. Plus Water Shuriken is also a priority move. So yeah, Greninja is pretty freaking strong. He's just very fragile, but like I don't really think, you know, that really matters. Decidueye. I have never seen this guy being used at all. I'm gonna put him in D tier and put Chestnaught in F tier. Let me see. Hold on. I don't even know how Decidueye works. So he gets Long Reach. I think this ability just makes contact move don't make contact. I think his his Spirit Shackle, that's pretty good. If you get hit by Spirit Shackle, you cannot switch out. So that's pretty cool. It ain't too bad, I guess. I guess he's D tier. Alright, so now for Incineroar. This might shock a lot of you guys, but I will be putting him in B tier. So here's the thing. Incineroar is really only good on double battles, because Incineroar does not have a reliable recovery, which is really needed in singles. Plus, Intimidate affects both of the enemy mons, and then Parting Shot affects both of the enemy's Pokemons, and Fake Out will turn 2v2s into a 2v1. So that's why Incineroar really shines on double battles, and he's used so much in VGC. He's still good, but he doesn't shine as much as he does in doubles. Primarina, Shorty gotta go to C tier, bruh. Can't even lie. I think she gets, what is it, Liquid Voice? and it just makes sound moves into water type moves. That would be good if it was something like Pixelate or Aerolate, where she gets ×2 stab. Only real thing that's keeping her from being in D tier is her bulk. She's pretty bulky, and her fairy typing, that gives her some pretty good resistances. For the Galar starters, this one is pretty tricky. Rillaboom, ooh. Now you can argue that he's in high A tier or low S tier. So you see, there's a difference between Incineroar and Rillaboom, right? Rillaboom is amazing on both doubles and singles. He gets Grassy Terrain as his hidden ability, which heals him every turn. And then with Grassy Glide and Choice Band, you just do a heck ton of damage. You check Rotom very hard. So I guess this is for you guys to decide whether he's in S tier or A tier. He gets Knockoff, U-Turn. He also gets Stomping Tantrum. Oh yeah, no, he's S tier. I know he's S tier for sure. he has some pretty cool coverage moves. Cinderace, also low key same as Rillaboom. You can either put him in A tier or S tier. And now I'm low key starting to think that I'm a little too generous with the S tiers. So I'm gonna leave Cinderace at A tier right here, man. His hidden ability is Libero, which is pretty much the same as Protein. I do think that he isn't better than Greninja though. First off, he's slower. I think he's only 119 speed, and then he doesn't have his second form like Greninja does. Plus his coverage ain't even that good, can't lie. I think Cinderace can get low sweep, U-turn, Pyro Ball, okay. I don't know if he gets knockoff, I don't remember. I mean, yeah, okay. It's not bad, his coverage moves aren't bad. I just think Greninja is better in every way possible. Inteleon, this girl, you better get your ass down to C tier, girl. I don't think she's bad enough to be in D or F tier, but I also don't think she's good enough to be in B tier. Her hidden ability is Sniper. It boosts the damage of critical hits. So if you do get a critical hit, that's pretty crazy. Okay, but like you'll do a heck ton of damage. Y'all really think she that good? No. And now for the final starters. Meowscarada. Again, this is kind of like the same case with Cinderace, right? Like she's good. You know, is she faster than Greninja? I am not sure. I gotta check. She's the same speed as Greninja. Wait, no, I think she's faster. Greninja is 122 only, huh? Oh, so she is faster than Greninja. She is faster than Greninja. Flower Trick always crits. I am not sure if she gets U-turn or not. I gotta check that as well. Does she get U-turn? She does get U-turn. Okay, never mind. I think she should be an S tier, can't be lie. Her hidden ability is Protein, which is crazy. She also gets knockoff. She gets access to Play Rough, Triple Axle, Thunder Punch, Acrobatics, Low Kick. You're like, okay, her, yeah. Oh, alright, I give that to you. I'll give that to you. I didn't know how good you was. Next is Skeledirge. Ooh, this boy is crazy strong as well. I don't know if I want to put him in. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I'll put him the top of A tier. You can't lie. Again, I don't want to put too many Pokemon in S tiers because that's a little crazy, ain't it? Like if I put Skeledirge on S tier, I'm gonna have to bring down Rillaboom. That boy can take hits. He is super tanky. I don't think it's even possible to one-shot a Skeledirge. I've never seen a Skeledirge get one-shot before. His hit ability, Unaware. So like all your stat changes does not even matter at all. Whether you lower his defense or you increase your attack. Like it doesn't matter to Skeledirge. Can't lie, I think Skeledirge is like the perfect counter to Salamence. Or just any physical attackers. Because he can Will-O-Wisp you, lower your attack, and then just use Hex, which does more damage if the opponent has a status effect on him. This is up for you guys to decide. These two right here, Rillaboom, y'all can decide if he's A tier, and then Skeledirge, you can decide if he's S tier. The final Pokemon is Quaquaval, and unlike the other two, he is not that good. I'm putting him in B tier, right in the middle. His hidden ability is Moxie. If he knocks out a Pokemon, it raises his attack. His main move is Aqua Step, which boosts his speed every time he uses it. But it is just not as good as the other two, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And yeah, this will be the final ranking. Let me know what you guys think. Does the Pokemon deserve to be higher or lower? And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.